And you realize that ICC has increased the amount of referrals that you have from 2 to 3. I don't know what your thoughts on it, but obviously with no overseas umpires, just local umpires, I think they're seeing it as something where any bias or any sort of complaints from the opposing team, at least they're trying their best to see if they could calm it with increasing the amount of referrals each team has.
I agree with the ICC for 3 referrals because there are going to be home umpires because of travel constraints. And I think it's fair because, it is for both teams and it works fine. I think it will be fine. One thing that I don't agree with ICC is the DRS that they've been using for quite some time. It is the LBW decision where more than 50% of the ball has to be hitting the stump to be overturned the on-field umpire's decision. Because if the umpire has given not out and the ball is 50% of the ball or more than 50% of the ball is hitting the stump, then that can be overturned. But otherwise, it cannot be. I feel, somebody's unhappy on the field, be it the batter or a bowler. Somebody's unhappy with the on-field decision, and that is the only reason they have gone upstairs to the third umpire. And when we go upstairs to the third umpire, let the technology take over. Just like in tennis, it's either in or out. There is nothing in between. The on-field referee's decision really doesn't come into play. So it should be like that. I know that a number of people have said that technology is not 100% right. But neither are we. Humans are not 100% right either. So once you've decided to use technology, then you rely on it. Here also, you have to see the travel path of the ball. The ball is not directly hitting the stump. There is a guy standing in between. So a number of elements come into play, the turn, the bounce, swing, all those things. But eventually you have to form that travel path and you have to rely on technology.
I see your point because with the present rule, something that was given not out and hitting the stump in a particular position and was given out in another scenario, you have 2 different decisions for the exact same delivery. So you do have a point. But going back to the fact that it's now a part of cricket, I am totally for it. I think that we just need to sort of refine it and get it as perfect as possible, as close to perfect, and then make sure that the game continues. Because as you said in the past, we've been a part of so many bad decisions, favorable decisions on one side, unfavorable on the other. And for me, I mean, I'm not complaining because I felt over the years that some LBW decisions or whatever have gone against me, it kind of even itself out at the end of the day. So not complaining, but I think it's great to have the referral system, great to have the technology to make more precise and better decisions.